Hello and welcome back to Stardew Valley. The moment I get my stream data set up. Get my stuff reorganized a little. There we go. Alright, so we are now live. And we should no longer have audio desync issues. And you might also notice that the quality of the stream might have been upgraded a little bit. So I did a lot of experimentation this morning. I upgraded the stream to 4K. So resolution's going to be a little bit better. And then I also did a 2-hour long test where I tested for audio desync, and not a single issue in the entire 2-hour test. So if suddenly there's issues, that we're going to investigate them, but I think we've solved it. Let's see. 9 machines ready, but 5 of those are probably cheese. 3 crops ready. That's probably going to be powder melons. Squid Fest is fast approaching. Oh, there's my powder melons. So we got going on here more powder melons. In fact, I think that's enough to complete the raccoons bundle, or at least to create the thing to complete the bundle. What? What? They need to be the same quality level. I don't have 5 of a single quality level. I wish I would have thought of that sooner. Take the quality level that I have the least of. Actually, I'm going to take all of these, but what was the problem? I have no clue. I just made some changes, made some improvements, and like in the process of doing that, I think it just got solved. I suppose I should water these guys. So we definitely have enough powder melons coming. So I'm just gonna store these for now. Let's find the hardwood. There it is. I don't have enough hardwood. JK, I have more than enough hardwood. Dried ancient fruits, 5,810. Very nice. Oh hey, just enough to replant what I harvested. I wonder if I started hatching more dinosaurs, could I sell dinosaurs to people? I'm gonna run up to Robbins and see if I can't get myself a horse. It's a Tuesday. She's at aerobics. Ooh, I see a shiny spot. Very nice. None of those are a luck ring, though. What do I even farm from dinosaurs? Dinosaur eggs. I turn into dinosaur mayonnaise. Yeah, they're sweating to the oldies. Running low on walleye. Same. Every year I look forward to Lent because in the time running up to Easter, Culver's, the fast food chain, has walleye sandwiches that they serve. It's my favorite fish. It's delicious. Here's my homemade dino mail that I got from the dinosaurs. Yeah, sure thing, Pierre. Are the dinosaurs in the room with us? Yeah, I'd say like that. It's the main reason I ever go to Culver's. Like, I don't dislike Culver's, but like I don't go out of my way to go there. There's not one like right next to the house. Now, if there's one like right at the street corner, it'd be a different story. I'd probably be eating there a little more often. Like, for example, I haven't had In-N-Out probably since Global Game Jam. Because I did Global Game Jam at UAT, and there's In-N-Out right next to the university. Crystallariums take iridium bars and gold bars. And battery packs. So I think I'm gonna start up a bunch of crystallariums. All with jade. So I can speed up the process of getting more iridium. Right, here we go. Dinosaur mayonnaise. It's thick and creamy with a vivid green hue. It smells like grass and leather. I don't think you're supposed to eat that. Oh, I got 10,000 gold worth of iridium ore in my inventory. Let's go visit the dwarf, see if I can give him a scroll, maybe buy something from him. Actually, let me check here so I don't get up there and find out I already gave him 2 gifts. I already gave him 2 gifts, so I'm glad I checked. Also, I still don't have any hearts with him. Guess he doesn't like the scrolls that much. Oh, it's listed as a liked gift. Maybe the milk was really that bad. Oh, an ancient sword. So, like using RPG logic, like, oh, it's gonna be one of the most powerful weapons in the game because it's like really old. Like, no, this is like sort of real world logic where like, oh, it's rusty and dull and like it's just old. So last night around midnight, I was checking out like all of the Stardew Valley live streams that were running. So I checked YouTube and I checked Twitch. And Derek's stream, was the most popular Stardew Valley stream in the world, with over 1,000 viewers. It's very impressive. I don't know, do you think the dwarf likes cave carrots? I'm getting Forrest Gump flashbacks here with Bubba and his obsession with shrimp. MMO logic is that after some obscure endgame side quests that it goes from the weakest sword in the game to being reforged and then being the strongest until it gets nerfed in the next patch. And then it goes back to being one of the weakest. It really is amazing for like 2 seconds until some class that needs nerfed anyway starts complaining that they aren't getting kills as easy. Yeah. Kind of want to get back into an MMORPG. It's been a while since I've played one, partly because I just get so busy, and so I don't really have a whole lot of time to invest in it. Oh cool, mini obelisk. If I place 2 of them on the farm, I can warp between them. That is tempting. Oh, but you only build one at a time. Can I put one here? No. So I'll put one there, and I think I'll put the second one like way over here. So that I can very quickly traverse to the other side of the farm. Did I put a tapper on this one? I did. see, I have unmilled rice. Can I turn this into seeds? See if I can run over to the mayor's house and get my prize ticket handed in. Might also stop by the saloon. Oh, I got another prize ticket. And possibly a quest. Ooh, island ingredients. I want to experiment with tropical cooking, but it's hard to find any ingredients. If someone could ship 100 pieces of ginger, it might help. The puppy's feeling very talkative. Or I require assistance tracking down the prismatic slime. I'm going to try the prismatic slime quest again. Maybe we will have better luck. Oh, I'm looking forward to the next one. It's rock candy. It's like +5 luck. It's a lot of luck. I should check how late the movie theater's open. They're playing a Christmas movie. Box office is empty. The hours are 9 to 9. Don't have anything to say. I still don't know you very well. I've only lived here like nearly 2 whole years. It's not that big of a town. my inventory's full. A friend of mine was talking about getting back into Old Republic, so I might have to reach out to her, see if she's starting up a guild. Old Republic is a game that I'd love to get back into. I didn't get very far story-wise in it. And I've been in a bit of a Star Wars mood recently. So, a little while ago, I was playing in a Edge of the Empire tabletop game. So if you don't know what that is, think D&D. I was going to say, but with lightsabers, but actually Edge of the Empire is the height of the Empire's power. So, no lightsabers. Or like, no lightsaber skill, I should say. Like, you could find a lightsaber, but you have no training in how to use it. So, maybe don't. Because you're going to have a bad time. You know, especially if, an Inquisitor finds you. They'll have lots of questions. Yeah, it was an Edge of the Empire game. It was a lot of fun. There's actually like 3 different games that use that system. It's a really interesting system. Has its own custom dice and everything. So there's Edge of the Empire, where the way I like to describe it is based off of how terrifying a stormtrooper is. So like Edge of the Empire, they are terrifying. Like, if you're up against a stormtrooper, you want to run. Like, they're dangerous. Like, one stormtrooper could wreck an entire party. You'd like to get into tabletop campaign? Same. I don't have any tabletop campaigns going right now. Yeah, if I ever join one, if there's openings, I will let you know. So there's Edge of the Empire. That's one where stormtroopers, terrifying. It's the height of the Empire's power. Most of the game is going to be set in the Outer Rim, and the sort of stories that you're telling in this system are about outlaws. So like bounty hunters and smugglers. There is Age of Rebellion, which is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. This one is usually set like right after the Battle of Yavin. So like after Battle of Yavin, before the fall of the Empire. Okay, good luck day to day. And the third game, oh, I'm spacing on the name of the third one. Well, I can describe what the third one is. It's before before Order 66. So the Jedi are at the height of their power. Most of the player characters in that version of the game are going to be Jedi. if you go up against a stormtrooper, they're like paper mache. Um, so relatively harmless compared to being absolutely terrifying in Edge of the Empire, and being like on par with a player character in Age of Rebellion, because like that one's all about like joining and supporting the rebellion. Age of Disney? Thankfully not. Although I will say I absolutely love the Disney Star Wars shows for the most part. And that does include Acolyte. I loved Acolyte. I was sad that it got cancelled. I should say didn't get renewed. Yeah, recently I binged all of Andor. Andor is very good. I would describe it as very Age of Rebellion-esque. So, like, if you don't know anything about Andor, it is set before the Battle of Yavin, but not that long. Well, I say not that long. It begins several years before. But where Andor, the series, ends is where Rogue One begins. So, like, the ending of... Like, you could go from watching the final episode of Andor straight into watching Rogue One. And it makes sense. Nice. We're up to 43 Jade. And we're about to get a lot more Jade. Alright, how many crystallariums can I make? None? Okay, I need to smelt gold. Watched The Mandalorian up to a point, and that's about it. Also, the new Underworld Stories animated show is really cool. I watched the 2 episodes they had in Fortnite. Very cool. I have not seen the Fortnite stuff. I've heard very good things about... I think it's an upcoming Lego Star Wars show that includes Darth Jar Jar. Oh no. Give me one moment. I'm gonna test it on my end and make sure that, like, I don't know, maybe it's on your end. Who knows? I doubt it, but let's test it. Right, pulling up my stream. Right, excellent condition. Alright, hurry up and catch up, video. Oh, that is very out of sync. Yeah, it's very out of sync on my end too. It's, and then suddenly, it just stopped. Because I tested it for 2 hours straight. Like I just let it stream. It looks like I'll have to do some more digging. I was not tabbing out. I haven't tabbed out except to fix the stream. Oh, another one of my trees is ready. Yeah, it's a lot of mushrooms. Alright, let's run up to Robin and see if we can't get a horse. And while I'm at it, so that's sort of the area that I like to put the stable, is right next to the house. It feels like it belongs there, kind of like a garage outside of someone's house. I see that they're going to have Revenant one show, trying not to get your hopes up so you can enjoy it even if it falls short. I have heard that. And I'll be honest, Acolyte felt like it would be a good candidate for a show that would lead up to that, because it's very much the old Republic sort of era that show's supposed to be set in. Give me a horse. Can I fit it right here? I might need to move all of my chests. I'm not going to plant it there because it's going to block access to my workbench. I'm going to put it a little forward. And then I'm going to figure out what to do with the benches. Or with the bench and with all of the chests. So one of the options that Robin offers, I don't think I can do it right now, yeah, because she's going to be working on the stable, is I can get a really like small room on the south side of my house, and I think I'll put my workbench and everything in there. Kind of tempted to upgrade the TV. It'd kind of lose you walking in on a lightsaber battle when someone else is watching it. Sort of took it as a sign it wasn't for me. So I do have some criticisms of it. Like I said, I loved it, but it relies very heavily on flashbacks. So like there's 2 whole flashback episodes. So like 2 episodes that are set in the past that tell 2 different versions of the exact same story. And so that kind of sucks, like pacing wise. Now some of the stuff that's in the series is really freaking cool, like a Wookiee Jedi just wrecking everyone because he's a Wookiee. I mean, some people will complain that the dialogue is cringe, but it's Star Wars. All the dialogue is cringe. It's just standard. Kind of comes with the territory of science fiction. Oh, this TV's wider. I think I'll leave my tiny budget TV there for now. I might take this to the island. And while I'm thinking of going to the island, I should probably buy a telephone and a calendar for my island home. Calendar. Telephone. Oh, I can get more mini fridges. Oh, that is gonna be so useful. But so I do need to learn all of these recipes. As part of perfection, you need to craft all the things. There we go. It varies. I remember hearing how the actors fought George Lucas over some of the dialogue and how clunky it was in the originals. Flash forward to the prequels where nobody's telling him no. The prequels would have been a lot better if George wasn't surrounded by a bunch of yes men. A bunch of sycophants that could never tell him no. It is my very firm belief that behind every great director and every great game designer is a producer telling them no. It's that is generally the case. Kickstarter has shown this. Oh yes. Kickstarter is pure scope creep. Especially like all the stretch goals that teams will add to their projects. Like they add all of these extra things that they're going to make, but they don't add extra time to the schedule to make those things. And so the more successful a project is, the more likely it is to fail. See, where do I want to put my TV? Won't fit very well there. This feels like it might be a good spot for it. They're not going to let me put it there. Guess it's too close to the door. I can't put it there either. That sucks. Oh, it's Sebastian's birthday. I should go back and give him some sashimi. I hope this isn't a long distance phone call. Oh, that's something I should bring here. I've got all those wild seeds. They're just sitting around being unused. I'm curious, like, what all can I plant here? Like, well, what, not necessarily what can I plant here, but like, what are they going to grow as? Just had a random memory of a commercial from my childhood where so this is gonna probably date both of us for anyone who watches the replay, but back in the day when, you know, collect calls were a thing, there was this commercial for forget for even what it was, but it was a guy calling collect by the name of John. We had a baby, eats a boy. Would you like to accept the call? And like, of course, you know, decline the call. So like they just use that to transmit the message essentially. Squidfest is coming this Friday. 2-day squid fishing bonanza. Ah yes, really close to 5. I am finding a lot of snow yams and winter roots. Which I believe I can turn a lot of these into winter seeds. And I do need the, I think it's the crystal one that I'm not digging up. And I don't think that one can be dug up. Yeah, crystal fruit is the one that I think that I'm going to need the most of. Assortment of wild winter seeds, so like one of each of these makes 10 seeds. Almost didn't see you there, Kent. Lost a lot of friends in battle. It's sad as I can't remember their faces. That's pretty sad, buddy. I haven't maxed out Gus yet. Well, he's getting a spaghetti dinner. I haven't maxed out Clint yet either. Do another spaghetti. This is a fun gift, thanks. have no idea what Sandy likes. I know that she loves salad. Monsters known as Squid Kid are throwing the elemental balance into disarray. What is this? I've never seen a Squid Kid in this game. Is it Splatoon? I have no idea where to find a Squid Kid. Yeah, full plate full of diamonds and spaghetti sounds like a very unhealthy meal. Need to find the paint gun. Alright, Squidfest begins tomorrow. Let's see if I can get... Ooh, powder melons are ready. Thanks for the money, Mayor Lewis. So I'm hoping to get some squid bait from Willy. It would be very helpful. There we go. The powder melon is now processing. See how many crystallariums I can build. One. So it looks like gold bars are my main limiting thing right now. Oh. Like that too. go 30 winter wild seeds. There we go, 56 seeds. It's kind of tempting to make... Let's see, I've got 56. How many tiles do we have here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 24. I feel like if I go back to the island, I can plant a bunch of these mixed seeds. I think that's exactly what I'll do. Ancient seed. I just realized, I wonder if ancient seeds grow on the island. Because if they do, it'd be a very good place to keep them growing all year round. And no squid bait. Alright, that one's fully grown. Let's see if that works. With pink and juicy. Do not pluck it from the earth. I wish to see it in its natural state. Yes. Yes, this is it. It's bringing me back to the old days. Sunny days when things were sweeter. Oh, I could take a big juicy bite, but I won't. I am very pleased. Here, this is for you. Ooh! Got 10 golden walnuts. Young yellow thing, which tickles the skin and waves in the wind. I do not. It's going to take about a month for one of those to grow. It's a banana tree. Well, more specifically, it's a banana is what he wants to see. I ran out of things I could plant. So 10, I think that's enough to get me across the bridge that's broken. Repair bridge. So over here we've got a bunch of rocks that have bones in them. Wow, this boulder's really strong. I might need a bomb. Volcano. Okay, that's a lot of cinder shards. That's halfway to the shoe upgrade. Pretty sure it's an upgrade. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's an upgrade. Can I make a bomb yet? I can make explosive ammo, but I don't have the slingshot on me. If only I could pull a monster over there and they would explode when I stab them. Yeah, I think a cherry bomb is gonna be enough to break that guy out. Thank you, I thought I was done for. I've been stuck in this cave for months. Yeah, sorry about that. One more cave mushroom salad and I would have gone off the deep end. So rubbery. Oh, nice. Mushrooms. But my inventory's too full. So it's like a museum, but smaller. And full of bones. Ancient bones in particular. You ever encounter any fossils, or any bones, fossils, or mummified specimens? Donate to museum. Report the number of purple flowers present on the island. I don't know. just thought of something. The next time the Bones quest comes up, instead of coming here to do mining, I could go to the mines and fight skeletons. And then hand in their bones. And nothing to donate. Gonna head back to the valley. How about now? So I will say it doesn't sound like it's gradual. It sounds like it's something happens that triggers it being off by a couple of seconds. I don't know what that something is yet. So I realize that technically I'm doing two things when I do that. I'm turning off the microphone temporarily, but also I'm turning off the webcam temporarily. And so I wonder if the desync isn't the microphone. I wonder if the desync is the webcam. So I have an idea of something that I want to try tomorrow that might, well, I say tomorrow, it won't be tomorrow, because tomorrow's Tuesday night, and not only will I not be streaming, I won't be home tomorrow night. I've got orientation at my new job. But one of the things that I did in my settings, oh, I better run into the house, is that instead of using like the webcam audio, because the webcam microphone is garbage, well, compared to this microphone, it's not that bad, but it's not this good. I have it like hooked up to this microphone instead of treating like them as two different devices. So that could be the problem too. $50 crops ready in the greenhouse, probably a lot of ancient fruit. 24 machines ready. And it's the start of Squid Fest. Squid Fest has begun. I've also got a horse. I'm not sure either. Maybe the webcam is just struggling. Maybe it needs like a firmware update or something. I'll have to check. Oh, I found a mummified frog. That's something to donate to the other museum. Ooh. Can do another one of those. Can I do another tapper for the trees? I can. Do a mystic tree seed and a tree fertilizer. That is true. It did start around the time of that OBS update. So if I recall correctly, squid are actually kind of challenging to catch, at least compared to like the rainbow trout for the trout derby. So it might be risky to try challenge bait. I think I have enough ingredients to make some. Why not? I'll give it a shot. If it goes badly, it will miss out on catching a squid. If it goes very well, we might catch triple squid. Oh, we've got a chef. The squid chef. Don't mind me, I'm just here for the bulk squid prices. Alright, so the goal is, I believe, 8 squid. Not gonna join in. Do you have squid bait? No, you have lava eel bait. Don't mind if I do. Right, let's try the challenge bait. Yeah. Like I said, it's worth a try. I see bubbles. I think this one's a squid. Yeah, I got my first squid. Oops, overshot. I don't know if you saw the news from earlier this week. There's going to be another Lord of the Rings movie. I would say it's a prequel, but it sounds like it's probably going to be not so much a prequel, but like part of technically the first movie. So between the time of Bilbo's birthday party and when Frodo leaves the Shire, several years pass, like several years. And in that time, Gandalf is off trying to figure out, like, what the heck is this ring? And also looking for Gollum. And so I believe that is what the new movie is going to be about, is that time period. Like in the movie, it looks like, you know, a few days pass. It's not a few days. It's a very long time. Bilbo wanted to wait, I think it was until his 50th birthday or something, before leaving the Shire. Lord of the Rings, Shadow of the Empire. Also a very good Star Wars game. My inventory is filling up fast. I was hoping that Willie would keep the shop open so I could sell off some of these fish. Because they're not squid. And no more bubbles. And no more inventory space. Pam, come to watch me dominate the squid fest. Don't have the chops to catch squid, that's fine, I'll just cheer you on from here, kid. You can do it, Pam, I know you can. Get rewards. Let's see if I can cast far enough. Nice. This looks like it might be a squid. No, just tuna. This is acting like a squid. Got a reward. Another squid already? Oh geez, this one's about to escape. This isn't a squid, it's probably a super cucumber. I feel like that one, that exclamation point and the sound effect fired before my bait even hit the water. Star Wars movie that was never actually a movie, yeah. The other game that I would hand that honor to is Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knight, because all the cutscenes in it are FMV. So it has like actual movie clips in it. What's interesting is the game doesn't force you to be the good guy either. Like, you can fall to the dark side if you want. I mean, that's not the canon ending. It's stew time. Come on, give me squid. I only need 3 more. So Fortnite does events for their end of their seasons. Star Wars season ended a little while ago. So for one afternoon at a specific time they did a thing. What sort of thing did they do? The intro to it, you gotta do an in-space X-Wing versus TIE Fighter thing. Which, yeah, it'd be nice for a mode just to be that. So there's... Oh, that was just the lobby. So that is sending me back to... God, I forget what year it was. But I remember spending the better part of an entire summer vacation playing X-Wing. Or not X-Wing, TIE Fighter. There's also X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, but it was TIE Fighter is the one that I played a ton of. It's a Star Wars dogfighting game for DOS. Also, it is incredibly hard. And like it's recommended to use cheats to actually be able to beat the game. I remember having a ton of fun with that game. In one of the levels, Darth Vader is your wingman, and the advice that you get in your mission briefing is don't issue orders to Darth Vader. He's your wingman for this mission, but no, he's not. And in that mission, I impressed Darth Vader by taking down a capital ship with my starfighter. Yeah, TIE Fighter was a very, very fun space combat sim. The rest was Death Star raid story level. Ooh, that sounds fun. I'm sure the guy who gave you that advice got strangled later, most likely. Lesson from Tarkin is don't annoy Vader, but also don't take his crap. Interesting, this has a star on it for Slime Gatherer. I don't know what it does, but it might be useful, especially since I now farm slimes apparently. Oh yes, this might be useful because it's starting to get late. I need 3 squid, and the challenge bait is a little challenging on the squid. So let's see if I can catch 2 squid at once. Pretty sure this one's a squid. But I didn't get 2 of them. Oh god, the Vader AI saw videos of that. It was hilarious. Asked him a lot about Sheev and why he doesn't call him Sheev. Well, so much for the bait from Linus. Ah, Palpatine's first name. Somehow Sheev came back. Or Sheev returned. I just need 1 more squid. I think it's a squid. Right, that's all 8 squid for the day. Get rewards. I can just toss the coffee. I get so much coffee from killing things it doesn't really matter anymore. Mostly just got angry at insisting familiarity. Also wound up getting in a philosophical debate on how the Sith and Jedi are effectively the same when it comes to rejection of relationships. Yeah. I mean, for different reasons, but yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna tab out. I need to look up what Slime Gatherer does. Stardew Valley Slime Gatherer. Okay, don't want to use this on my slimes. Increases the slimes dropped from a slime when you kill them. How's it now? Yay. So I think I am going to call it an evening here. However, before I leave, I do want to check how close I am to the next level. We still got a long way to go. But I'm curious how much we're going to get from the fishing experience we're getting. So we'll find out next time, which will be Thursday, because I won't be here tomorrow night. I'm going to be at orientation. Wednesday night is going to be a game industry thing. I don't remember which one. I think it's IGDA this time. Oh, I better double check. I think that one might be in person this time. And then I will be back on Thursday. So have a great night, and I hope to see you next time.